Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And let's get into it. We aren't having Nintendo Directs, for the foreseeable future. And a lot of people anticipated maybe June there would be one, but out of nowhere, Nintendo dropped Paper Mario, a new Paper Mario game. They're calling it Origami King. And it looks like the origami art style, paper being folded. I can't do origami, I'm sorry. I used to always love those origami little frogs that people would make, the little paper frogs that could hop when you tap on them. Anyway, that's a game coming out, and it's coming out really quick, as you can see. I'm going to play the trailer for you, and then we'll talk about it some more after that. So here it is. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. It's hard to really make out what this really is. On the surface, you've got this evil version of Peach, like an origami version. I'm guessing this main villain who you could see early on, I guess he's got that blue attire on. He's the one who's like, hey, I'm going to turn everything origami. It even looks like he attacked Bowser, and I'm gathering that from the simple fact that Bowser looks to be with you, and like he got folded, and so everyone's getting folded if they don't agree or whatever is what I'm imagining is happening. But Bowser's villains, his army, his henchmen are with this origami guy, this bad guy. I don't know if he's the origami king, or maybe there's an origami king who's good and somebody else took his power. I thought I saw at least more than one origami-looking king character. But Mario's got this ability where he can turn his hands like origami and like change stuff up and mix things up. Now, all that's fair and fine, but what a lot of us are concerned about is the art style. No, not the art style. The gameplay. No, the battle system. The battle system is what we're most concerned about. Believe you me, you had Sticker Star and Color Splash, which kind of got away from the original Paper Mario, which had you with a sidekick, and You do turn-based RPG elements. There was a little bit of gameplay shown, or the battle system gameplay shown, and it was all in Japanese. There was no voices or anything explaining anything, so it looked like Mario was standing on some kind of dial, and he could rotate the dial to attack all enemies in a line, and do consecutive jumps. I'm not sure if the hammer attacks will be there and work the same way, but they didn't show a lot of that. And what's interesting here is you won't have to wait long for the game. Now, spoilers, you guys know, in some other videos I told you, hey, it's leaked out that a Paper Mario game is supposed to come out this year. There's going to be a remaster of some older Mario games, Mario Sunshine, Mario 64, which you may have heard me listening to in the background, because they had a PC port somebody put out, and I can't talk too much about that here. But what I will say is you have a remaster of those two games and also Super Mario Galaxy. Maybe they'll save Super Mario Galaxy 2 for the next 5 years when they have a collection there. But yeah, 3D World, expect that probably fall, I'm imagining, maybe holiday. They might even push it back to beginning of next year, but I can't imagine that, maybe the Mario, celebration for 35 is just going to be that remaster collection, and they push 3D World off into next year. Don't really know for sure, but I do know that that's going to happen. It's a given. But Paper Mario is not coming out in the fall. It's coming out in 8 weeks. Yeah. Mid-July, it's coming out. So I'm excited. I think I'm going to get it. Will I still be playing Animal Crossing as much? I don't know. But we have finished a couple games. I'm going to finish Pokemon Sword today. No later than today of this video going up. The game should be done, if not in the process of being done. So stay tuned for it if you missed it. You can always watch the archive footage. Twitch.tv/Captain Sensation. That's where you can find me there doing long plays of games. And if not, I have a second YouTube channel, OYHG Plays, where you could find archive footage from Twitch on YouTube if you prefer not to go to Twitch. So again, this Paper Mario Origami King looks pretty good. Some other things that they've got going on game-wise that I haven't really talked about is GameStop in the news once again. Now, the most essential, non-essential store, as I look at them right now, they're at least doing what I recommend. And that's if you're having employees in your store and they choose not to wear masks, you would think that they would say, hey, you can't come in the store without the mask, but they're at least allowing the employees to have masks and gloves on in the store. That should be required. Should be one way or the other. I'm not trying to get political in this video at all, but my opinion is either you have the customers come in with masks on, or if you don't require that, the employees should have masks on when they are in the store, for sure. Public places, we're not going to beat this if we don't hold each other accountable with safety precautions. But why is any of that relevant to this game I'm holding? Well, I tried to get rid of it. I wanted to cash it in or trade it in, get some trade-in value. Folks at GameStop aren't taking trade-ins right now. And it's so weird. It's like, how are you going to stay afloat with people just getting pre-orders and buying games when the thing that you're most known for, you're not doing right now? It's so bizarre. They're worried that the pandemic will somehow, I don't know, and they're in their right for that, but who's to say some of the games that weren't already turned in before you closed weren't potentially affected by that or infected or whatever, however you want to describe it. They could have games in the store. Well, maybe they took the time to clean off all the games in the store while they were closed down. Fair argument too. But they're not doing that right now, so do not get your hopes up if you're looking to trade in a game. You can get one, and I wonder if you can still return it after 7 days, or if that policy is suspended. But that's what's going on with GameStop. You've got Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 being remastered. I know a lot of people were Tony Hawk fans back in the day. I never really got into it. I enjoyed it as like a little leisure game. I enjoyed the soundtrack especially. Excuse me, but they're remastering those first 2 games. So a lot of us thought, oh, it's going to be Tony Hawk 6 or whatever. No, for now they're remastering those first 2 games. This is the year of the remaster, it seems. Last of Us 2, while the plot was leaked and major spoilers are out there, it's also coming out in July. So I guess Nintendo was like, hey, Last of Us 2, we respect that as a major game from Sony. We'll throw up Paper Mario to appease some of our fans over here at Nintendo. So I'm still holding on to the fact that, hey, right before PS5, Xbox Series X comes out, Nintendo's like, oh, 35th anniversary, Super Mario All-Stars. There, you guys have at least something to play while everybody else is jumping on these new consoles. We're not going to leave you with nothing memorable this holiday season. And I'm proud of them for doing that. And I think that's why they've been very mum on these games. I mean, a stealth release of Paper Mario. We all knew it was happening, but here they go, middle of the week on a Thursday, and just confirm it. And with just a few weeks out. So, let's say that game comes out in July. Well, they give themselves July, August, mid-September, Mario All-Stars 2, or whatever they want to call it, drops. They release a trailer out in July or something like that. Who knows, but I think that it'll be due sometime then. I mean, if this is the 35th year, those games have got to come out. I'd hate to see them skip to 40th anniversary to come out with those 3 games. Imagine there would be a Mario Odyssey 2 or something out within the next 5 years, so that would be a little weird there, but, who knows. Super Mario Maker 2 came out last year and not this year, which would have been the 40th, but hey, it's cool. They gave us a major update for that game. This is supposed to be the Mario year. It's just they don't want to associate it with this pandemic, and I don't blame them, but hey, we need Mario more than ever right now. So going away from Mario, they're back on the PlayStation. They showed a tech demo of Unreal Engine 5. And, it's a tech demo, so I couldn't allow myself to get too excited. It's kind of like seeing the cutscenes in the game and then expecting the whole game to look like that. And it's like, nah, bro, that's just the cutscenes. So it looks really good. I'm excited for it, but I'm still weary of the PlayStation 5 just altogether at this point. I need to see a lot more to get hyped for it. I'm really hyped for that Xbox Series X. Even if the games aren't what I want per se, I like how that's going to look in my living room. Like, I'm excited to move some other stuff out and put that in because I'm going to have room for it. I'm going to have room for it. Its flexibility, just in its shape. I mean, it's really just a stack of books. It's probably going to be like this and maybe a little bit wider. Obviously, maybe double this, and that'll be the width of it. But I'm excited for that. The power that it has with it as well. I'm just hoping they do right by its fans this go around, and hopefully get some of those exclusives. But yeah, plan is for the channel again. Finish that Phoenix Wright. I know some of you didn't see that because I didn't stream all of it, but I'm trying to focus in on some games one at a time instead of trying to play a whole bunch of them. But once Sword is finished, Pokemon Sword that is, we're going to quickly finish up Resident Evil right after it. Resident Evil 2 will be finished. I felt like I could jump back into it, but let's zone in on Sword, get that done, and then that frees me up for some other games. We finished Yoshi's Crafted World, and that was a game I didn't like, but I took care of that, so I'm more comfortable, more confident going back to Link's Awakening. I'm still going to be streaming that for you guys. So, again, Link's Awakening, Resident Evil, right after Sword is done. Those are coming back. Stay tuned for Twitch for that. I've got another game that I bought earlier, or I should say in the summer. Was it in the summer? It was probably in the fall last year. Yeah, fall last year that I haven't talked about, but I'm excited to play that. You don't hear too many people talking about it. When the Switch is over with, that's going to be one of the hidden gems. So we'll talk about that game. I will showcase that game in order once I get to it. But just too many games. I had to, I almost bought the Ukulele Impossible Layer, and I was like, why are you going to jump into that? You don't know what to expect from it. You haven't even checked out the demo. Finish some games, and then come back to these others. Final Fantasy VII Remake, same thing. I just want to be committed to it and not just be like, hey guys, and then for an hour. I want to get as comfortable as I can and enjoy it to where I have that hunger to come back and still play it, because I need that hunger to come back to still somewhat be enthused too. I don't want to just play it just, feeling forced. I want to have a good time. You guys want to have a good time. We all want to have a good time and good experience with these games with the time that we have. So, rambling aside, that's what's going on with me. Hope you're enjoying some of the videos, the Smile Direct videos, how my teeth look. Let me know in the comments. Are you doing the Smile Direct? Pokemon Go, are you making out with all the shinies that are coming out? Shiny C-Dot, are you excited for that? Community Day, I think that's next week if I'm not mistaken. Should be fun. So, that being said, you guys stay safe, take care of each other, try to be as responsible as possible, and be healthy. See you in the next one. Captain Sensation!